Hi kids, thought I'd give you a little introductory video to the biocoach activity on Mendelian inheritance that I'm asking you to review. I do always want you to click on the instructions and read those. They're pretty straightforward. It tells you how to use these. A lot of the concepts that you'll find, which are labeled here, concepts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then finally your genetic X files problems. The genetic X files problems are what I'm telling you here in your directions that I'll be looking to grade you on. After reading through the introduction, answer questions for concepts 1 through 9, screenshot and share Google slide presentation pictures of your answers to these genetic X files problems. Before you do that, I want you to click through concept 1. Actually, excuse me, let me go back to the introduction. Read this, click next concept, follow it in order. Read this, click next concept. Sometimes it'll download things that unfortunately modern Google browser is not able to work with. The cool thing is, a lot of times, while they are useful for learning what it's trying to get across, they're not quite critical to the actual operating of the whole program. So they leave it running for that purpose. Sometimes little bits get defunct, um, but the overall thing is still useful. Anyway, next concept. I do want you to go through these practice problems. When you click these, you can choose different traits to analyze: orange legs, short legs, orange eyes, horns, vertical eyes. Each one of these will be exampled in one of these different concepts. Um, these are the end problems. So over here, the genetic X files. Without going through the rest of the concepts, you are able to jump to the same link that's down here at the end, the genetics files problems. I don't want you to do those yet. I do want you to actually go through each concept. So concept 4, backing up, analyzing the genetic X files, review. These are the traits analyzed in the simulation. Go to concept 5. Concept 5, trait analysis, orange eyes, crossing the parentals. Make the parental cross. Observe what's going on here. Your parental generation, your F1 generation. Again, much of this is review. I wanted this to start off with a little review of this material. Make the F1 cross. Interpret the results. Read this. Conclusion. Then just move on to the next concept. You can optionally do the alternative cross. Same thing here. Let's analyze another trait, short legs. Make the parental cross. Read here, observe what's going on, make the F1 cross. Interpret the results. Read that. Make the reciprocal cross. I'm going to make that optional for this. You can go on to the next concept, trait analysis, orange eyes and white eyes. Do the practice problems. Do the practice problems. Again, see the download here, the DCR file. It's not opening automatically, so I don't want you to do that. But this should work on your phones. If it doesn't work on your phones, you will need a laptop. Anyway, go to the next concept. Analyzing the trait analysis for horns. Make the parental cross. I do want you to do each of these parental crosses. Make the F1 crosses. Observe what's going on in your F2 generation. Phenotypes, look at the ratios of each progeny to the total progeny. Interpret those results. So again, much of this is just clicking and reading up until the genetic X files problems. I'm going to go ahead and let's make the parental cross. for vertical eyes and tooth. Make the F1 cross. Go to the practice problems. If it doesn't open the practice problems for you like it's not doing on mine, just close that out. Let's finally go to the genetic X files problems. Click problem 1. These are the things I'm going to want you to screenshot. Answer these questions here. Here we have head top. Normal head top is dominant to Bart head top. Do this cross. Suppose a Mendelian homozygous for normal head shape is crossed with one homozygous for Bart head shape. For each of the following, give the genotypes and phenotypes. So answer your questions here. I'm just going to say, for purposes of this, blah, 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 blah. Screenshot your answers, then check them. Put them in a Google Sheets slide presentation, and share that with me. I want to see how you did. This explains each answer. There are 5 genetics X problems. So that's your total introduction and walkthrough to the activity I'm asking you to do right now.